Montana State looks to push back above 500 in Big Sky play on Saturday when the 0-4 Portland State Vikings come to Bobcat Stadium. Now, these are both teams who have played tough schedules and each are in search of a little momentum. Montana State has survived September. The Bobcats were the only team in the Big Sky Conference to play 4 ranked opponents. And while the record sits at 1-3, this is a team that has gained a lot of confidence after going toe-to-toe with fantastic competition. What we've learned about this team is that sophomore quarterback Chris Murray has dramatically improved in the passing game and is now a true dual threat. Montana State also has playmakers surrounding him. Wide receivers Mitch Herbert, Jabari Johnson, and Kevin Cassis have each had big games. On the ground, newcomers Troy Anderson and Edward Vander have game-breaking ability, and the offensive line appears to have been solidified with the addition of Taylor Tuiasosopo to the starting lineup. The big story for this week, the return of senior running back Nick Lassane. After missing the first 4 games of the season, the native of Dallas is ready to go. His big, physical running style will complement Anderson, Vander, and Murray, and Montana State's running game will be a tall order for Big Sky defenses for the rest of the year. Like Montana State, it has been a tough road for Portland State through the first month of the season. They've had trips to visit BYU and Oregon State, both FBS teams. They hung tough against UC Davis, an upstart in the Big Sky Conference, and they lost at home last week to Montana. Portland State is also battle-tested, and they come to Bozeman desperate for a win. The most interesting storyline for Portland State has come at quarterback. The Vikings shocked many around the conference when just days before the season opener, head coach Bruce Barnum announced that true freshman quarterback Jelani Eason had won the starting job. Eason has crazy good speed and is a run-first quarterback, but his play did not equate to wins. His backup, senior Josh Kraft, who was the heir apparent all off-season, made his first start last week in Portland State's home loss to Montana. The result was the Vikings' best offensive day of the season. Kraft threw for 249 yards and ran for 132, which ties him with Chris Murray for the most by a quarterback in the conference this season. He remains the number 1 on the Portland State depth chart headed into this week's game, but we just won't know who gets the start until game time. It'll be an early one on Saturday as Montana State hosts Portland State. Our pregame coverage on the Bobcat Sports Network takes the air at 10 a.m. Kickoff is set for 11:10, and if you're not near a radio, you can check us out on the TuneIn app. Reporting for MSUBobcats.com, I'm Jay Sanderson.